guys, it's Sarah, and today is BookList Thursday. This is a video series I do with my friend Lindsey over at Lindsey's Little Library. And every Thursday we bring you some sort of list or book topic that we feel like talking about for the week. And this week we got an idea from Lindsey's son about this topic. He suggested we talk about books that feature food, or like food is somehow at the center of the story. And we thought that was a great idea. So I have 4 books that I have already read that feature food that I really enjoyed. And then I have one on my TBR for sure that has it. First one is Legends and Lattes by Travis Baldree. Latte is literally in the title, and there is food involved in this one as well, not just the coffee. The coffee is a big, obviously, main point of it because it is about an orc who has retired from the battlefield, and all she wants to do is open a coffee shop because she was traveling through her time as a soldier and discovered coffee. And she decided when she retires, she wants to open a coffee shop, and that's what she does. So we go through the entire process of her doing this. So we're seeing her get the beans and roasting them and making the coffee and buying all the stuff. And you're seeing her set up this coffee shop. And then she ends up hiring a pastry chef as well, who was my favorite character in the whole book. And the descriptions of those pastries, I've never wanted a cinnamon roll so much in my life, you guys, because that was his specialty, was cinnamon rolls. And oh man, other things too, but the cinnamon rolls. So this book is a cozy fantasy is what it is being marketed as. And I completely agree with that. And definitely will make you want coffee and cinnamon rolls. Next one is actually a nonfiction, and that is Taste by Stanley Tucci. Okay. Can we talk about my love for him for a minute? I love him so much. I have such a crush on him. It's stupid. But I listened to this book on audio, which I highly recommend because he narrates it. And the way he talks about food and just the passion he has for Italian food comes across completely with his narration. You can just hear him, talking about this stuff and the memories that are connected to the food and all that stuff. He's very, very passionate about it. This book made me 100% crave just a big old bowl of comforting pasta. Definitely. But he definitely talks about his childhood and growing up with an Italian family and how food was such a big part of their lives all the time, and how he really grew to appreciate it, and where it took him in his career and in his life in general, and things that were hurdles because of it, and just all this kind of stuff. It's a fantastic read. I absolutely loved it. Another one that I really enjoyed is called Tweet Cute. This is by Emma Lord. This is a young adult book, and it follows 2 teenagers who are both in charge of their family's restaurants. One is a grilled cheese restaurant. The other one is a diner. And they unknowingly get into this Twitter war on behalf of each of their families' establishments over a grilled cheese recipe and who came up with it first. And the descriptions, I've never, again, wanted a grilled cheese sandwich so much in my life, were very, very descriptive on the foods that they were eating and how important everything was. The sister of one of them is also a baker, and so she runs like a baking blog, so you get a little bit of that as well. So very food heavy as far as the descriptions, and just made me want an ooey gooey grilled cheese sandwich in the worst way. And the book is really good. I think I gave it 5 stars, but I absolutely loved it. But yeah, lots of really, really good food descriptions in that one. Next one is Rosalyn Palmer Takes the Cake. This is by Alexis Hall. And this one follows a woman who's on a baking show, a reality baking show, kind of like the Great British Baking Show. And you're following her in her adventures in this, and definitely heavy on the descriptions of what they're making and the challenges every week, and what she goes through all this. There's also, there's a love story connected in with another one of the contestants as well. And it was such a good time. I really, really enjoyed this book. This is the first in a series as well. The second book is already out, but that's like season 2 of this show. So it's kind of like this reality show that you're going through. And yeah, I really enjoyed it a lot. The last one I'm going to talk about is one that's on my TBR, so I haven't read it yet. And coincidentally, Lindsey sent it to me for our Christmas book exchange. And that is The Coincidence of Coconut Cake by Amy E. Reichart. Not read it yet. Really want to. I think I've put this on a couple of TBRs before and I just haven't actually picked it up yet. But this follows a restaurant critic and what happens when when a restaurant critique goes wrong, does not go in their favor, and kind of what happens from there. And I believe it's after a very bad breakup, and then the chef gets a bad critique and like just all sorts of things. So yeah, but I really want to read this one. Okay, guys, that is 5 books that are very heavy on food as a theme in the book. And make sure you go check out Lindsey today and see which ones that she's talking about. I'm really excited to see what she's going to talk about as well. And we will see you guys again soon. Hope you have a great day. Bye.